Did you miss me? Probably not. It's good to see you, though. We're here for Armin. Playing MERMAIL. Atlantean.
What's going on, guys? Pegasus and the Wise Guys, and I'm here with the samurai himself, Armin Mehmedovic, the deaf sensation, the Bosnian sensation, best deaf player in the world. He got even more max rarity MERMAIL. We helped him kind of secure some things at the YCS, and we're not gonna talk about it no more. We're gonna look at this goodness as he got top 4 once again. All right, good to see you. We got triple maxed out prints. We got triple maxed out squad. Again, the Goon squad is definitely, this is the secondary starter if you guys don't know. And then if they stop this, you just go off with this anyway and keep going. And then Abyss Rhine is the Tetrary starter. Basically, if you do get stopped, you keep going with this and the Coelacanth and kill them. Or if you're not feeling Coelacanth anymore, you can go some other routes as well. Shout out to the OT Dragoons, where we again continue this high rarity expedition. You guys can kind of, my bad with me, you know, trying to get the full angle, trying to get the full angle over here. All right, bro, it's bad camera work over here. All right. You got triple Abyss Teus, because you can't play just 2 OT Abyss Teus, you gotta play 3. Gotta play 3. Poseidon's so good, I think you just gotta keep going with it. This is kind of the strange one as of late, because I've been playing 1 in my list, but he's still on 3, because you can Coelacanth land it and then it's game over. But you don't have to commit to the same play, so it kind of is what it is with that. Got double of the max rarity Poseidon. Can't even see the name. That's how blinged out this one is. But again, this guy helps you fight through the same kind of boards. And then go straight into the new exceeds as well as the old one. Atlantean heavy infantry, max rarity. Is this the new one? New rarity? This is the new rarity. Let me zoom in a little bit so they can get the, the full breadth of what's going on. It's very good looking, Just like the Wise Guys, very good looking. I see you. All right, let's keep going. Keep going. He's a rarity whore, so he's very pleased. Shout out to the Wise Guys for bringing home all this max rarity goodness. You got the secret Moulin Glacier. You got the OT Coelacanth, like CeeLo. 1 deep sea minstrel, one main. How many in the side? 1 and 1 in the main, 1 in the side. Yeah, I got you. Pardon me, it's a lot to translate and interpret and then still remember what in the world I'm talking about with MERMAIL. Fishborg Launcher is his favorite card as far as special summoning the fish, because you can go straight into either the Yad Emancipator Dragite, or he has some other plays as well, but we'll get there when we get there. It's coming soon, we promise. And then obviously with the same kind of continuous plays and the follow-up with the shark plays, and then you obviously have Deep Sea Minstrel as a 1 and 1 of in his version of the deck. The water statue, because you can't ever, people tried to say, oh, this isn't good enough, and yeah, like water statue. If you can play a statue in 2025, you kind of have to, and especially with Prima Donna being able to spam it out into the field, you definitely can't go wrong with that at all. But again, obviously, guys, you do have to kind of manipulate how you want to run the build specifically yourself. Some people love heavy infantry, like this one. My bad. Some people love heavy infantry at 1. Some people swear by it at 2. So you do have to kind of test things for yourself. Don't ever get away from believing in yourself. You got a max rarity Perulia. We, shout out to these, I picked these up at the YCS and I got them to him. So, I'm just going to leave you alone to appreciate those. And then you got triple Ash Blossom, because, Forehead Girl is never not good. Nibiru, the primal being, at a 3 of, because everybody, when they zig, you zag. When they zag, you zig. That's what Nib is, and it's not going to change. And then just kill them. And you need them to stop so that you can go off. And then double draw, only 2, because you don't want to overdraw them, I guess. Yeah, with deck space, amount of space in the main, yeah. No impulse. I got you. obviously with Nib in there, that means it's kind of alluding to that. One, Abyss Scale and Mizuchi. And shout out to this card because it's going to be in Necros as well. And then obviously you got Triana to be able to revive or reload in the following turn. That Gusto Emerald type effect. You got one World Legacy Succession. This is his twist to the deck that I personally love this version, but I can see the optics of it, and then it looks kind of weirdly bricky, but man, if you land Justice R to be able to go get this card and then keep going with your link plays and then be able to have an extra reborn because of the Coelacanth setting it up and then the Fishborg being able, you know, it's good, guys. That's all I'm saying. It's pretty good. And then Anemone can kind of help you to make either this or this. You know, just kind of depends on what your hand is. Kind of got to mess around with it. Anybody that plays water, you know what you're doing. At least I hope. Moving on, we got to talk about the last card in the deck, which is Virtue Stream, because he doesn't ever help. So Ryzeal blows out Ryzeal, yeah. Or at least makes them commit more to the hand traps that you're probably going to close the game out with, or the engine that you're going to break their board with. Kind of is what it is with that. You got one of the Abyss Glacier. You got one Anemone, which I actually feel like it could possibly get hit in some kind of way because it's just an insane card when people really don't break it down. And then shout out to the max rarity king that you got there that says you can't target any of the water guys. Next up, we got Double Shark, Double Toad. You think this will get banned at all? Banned? Yeah, I hope not. You know, a couple of us are going to be playing Necron, so I sure hope not. But I definitely think something in the water area code is going to happen. Or they want Mermail to be the best deck maybe after Blue Eyes or something. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? That kind of remains to be seen. Anemone being able to pull back squad to go into the level 7 plays definitely comes up a lot and helps you to kind of clear space, clear boards, get the game over with very, very quickly. So Anemone might get hit. It's a possibility. It's going to be somewhere in this extra deck probably for the water. XYZ Armor Fortress to search out the Shark. And then the Shark is basically another extender. Although semi-bricky. One, Abyss Trite, the Atlantean Spirit. It's a newer card. Let you guys read that. But it definitely says water monsters you troll gain 300 attack for each material attached to it. Very, very important. Zoom in on it. And then, of course, guys, if it's targeted, special summon one level 7 or lower fish, sea serpent, and or aqua monster in your graveyard. Then detach one Abyss Trap. I mean, the card's nuts. You got Coelacanth being a 7. Keep going with all the other 7s in your deck, or the level modulation to then overlay into this, or if you're going second, overlay into the Poseidon to push through their board anyway. I mean, you know, it speaks for itself. It's all really, really good. Abyss Giles as the other alternative to kind of control the game. Sometimes you can catch Tempai with it sleeping if they've never seen it. You got one of the Poseidon to be able to either trish people or play into some other synchro plays that he has already kind of shown. You got one Virtue Dragon to search out the Virtue Stream, and that's kind of the last but not least with the Exceeds. And then for the synchros, you got Donna to summon the statue for the World Legacy. And then obviously his Coelacanth and his favorite target is this, because he's playing 3 Nib. And if he can hit a rock, he can launch your board anyway. It's important. It's very, very trolly. He likes it. He likes it. All right. Triple Lancia in the side deck. Lancia, because, you know, you have to. 1 4 hours. Only one? Only one? Cause, yeah. We actually had a long talk about this, and he was saying, man, I couldn't draw anything worth anything. And he was saying I was sick of bricking last major event that he played in, and then a couple of us played in the YCS as well. I get it. Yep. You got double cross out to be able to, you know, cross one of these out. I kind of get these weird ratios because sometimes with Mermail, you don't need all the extra cards. Get to the point and then haymaker them with the heavy traps. And then obviously the Perulia can get you home, and it's a water itself. and it's an extra shark and extra toad itself, and extra fodder for the other water monsters. So it is what it is with that. And you don't want to overdraw on the ones anyway. And the crossouts and everything else can kind of help take out everything else. You got double XYZ Encore, still a powerful card. Still a powerful card. Triple Slayer to be able to clear out all of the stuff, and then if he can dump a toad to clear a Rizio board, well, freedom. And that's what leads to a heavy conversion rate if you just run into Rizio all day with this deck. You can just and dump all over them. So, you know, remains to be seen. Maybe we'll see a Mermail go second one day and just like main Slayer or something crazy like that. That would be insane. You got Deep Sea Minstrel as the one that he talked about earlier. And if for time, Silent Wabi, because you can't ever have too much. Silent Wabi. Zoom in case you've never seen it before. Yep. Silent Wabi. Not Wobba Fett. Silent Wabi. Well done, sir. I like that. You're such a troll. And because he's a fish, you can spam him out on the board any old time. It's just interesting. There definitely has to be some specifics that you have to see, but hey, if you're looking for a time card in water, that might be the card. And then last but not least, Trish. Because when you go second, you know you're going to Trish, right? And when you're using the Poseidon to be able to set that up, the one in the extra deck, I mean, hey, you kind of got what you got. When you reload the 3 level 3s, and Deep Sea Minstrel is a tuner. We appreciate you for tuning in, but we out. We appreciate you. Shout out to the Bosnia and shout out to the deaf community. We out. Got enough rappers, need some plumbers, and some electricians.